Hello friends, thank you once more for joining me in this online school of language. Thank you for choosing to attend this lesson. In this lesson, we are going to talk about numbers. Numbers are actually numerals that we use in our everyday writing and speaking of the English language. Numbers will usually refer to quantity or position or order, whether you're speaking or you're writing. Today we are going to talk about cardinal numbers and ordinal numbers. This might be new to most of you, as many of us know numbers as numbers. I'm going to make this one easy for you. I'm going to show you exactly what cardinal numbers are and ordinal numbers are. Cardinal numbers express quantity rather than order. When I talk about quantity, I'm referring to an amount of something or even someone, some people in this case. Cardinal numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, among others. Cardinal numbers are numbers that are the first ones to be taught actually in kindergarten. Moving on to ordinal numbers. Ordinal numbers are actually the same numbers, but they indicate a distribution or a classification. In most cases, they indicate the exact order, rank, or position of something or someone at a place or in a series or in relation to other things. For example, I'll do the same like I did for the cardinal numbers. For ordinal numbers, instead of saying 1, we'll say first, then second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, and 10th. For example, when you're referring to positions of various rooms or floors in a building, you'll use ordinal numbers instead of cardinal numbers. For example, you'll say, my house is on the 10th floor of that building. 10th, in this case, is referring to the position of your house or your apartment in relation to the other apartments in the same building. If you like this kind of content, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you continue getting such kind of videos and audio forms for your improvement in English. Continue watching this video, or rather listening to this audio to the end. I'm going to show you the numbers. I've actually written them in flashcards and the examples of sentence of their usage. Thank you, and let's continue. Moving on, as promised, I've written the numbers on flashcards. As you can see on the flashcard placed on my lap, written the numbers as they would appear in written form. The first one is 1. On the first line is the number. On the second line is the ordinal number, then the cardinal number. So 2, in ordinal form, it will be second. 3, in ordinal form, it will be third. Then 4 will appear as so. It is essential that you pay attention to the spellings, as this is the most important part of writing these numbers and bringing out their differences in written form. Fifth, as you can see, that will be 5. Then 6 will be sixth. Then 7 will be seventh. ensure to write the correct spelling. Write all this down in your notebook. Then for number 8, the ordinal form will be 8th, then 9th, then 10th. It is important to note that these numbers, whether ordinal or cardinal, are used differently, especially in sentences. As I promised also, we are going to look at examples of sentences that bring out the difference of these numbers, whether cardinal or ordinal. Examples, we shall look at 3 in each case. I'll start with the ordinal numbers. Number 1, we rescued 2 cats from the river. We rescued 2 cats from the river. I want you to underline the ordinal number. So this one shows the quantity or the amount of cats that were rescued from the river. The second example, there is only 1 visitor still sitting in the hall. There is 1 visitor still sitting in the hall. So in this sentence, you can tell that there were a number of visitors, but only 1 of them is still seated in the hall. Write that down. The last example of sentence in this case, 10 of the patients had contracted the virus. So there are a number of patients, among them 10 had contracted the virus. So as you can see, cardinal numbers can be used in whichever position in a sentence. Could be at the beginning, in the middle, or in some cases at the end. So these are examples of cardinal numbers. So if you haven't gotten the examples clearly, you can stop the video and go back and ensure to write all the examples. Moving on to the examples for ordinal numbers. The first one will be the first example that I already told you about at the beginning of the video. The apartment is on the 6th floor of the building. So I'll do the same and underline the ordinal number. Take note of the spelling, please. Example 2, my daughter is celebrating her 4th birthday. my daughter is celebrating her 4th birthday. Moving on to the last example. In this case, I put all the medicine sorry about the noise in the second drawer. So I'll underline again. So looking at the examples, this is for you to get a good shot of them and write all of them down. You notice that in the first set of examples, the cardinal numbers are used to show quantity or an amount. In the second set, the numbers, ordinal numbers in this case, are used to show the position or the rank of these things in relation to other things. So if you like this kind of content, I want to ask you to join our family by hitting the subscribe button, hitting the bell button so that you'll be notified of such kind of lessons in the future, and sharing this video with your friends or family or like-minded people, students in your class or even your teacher, and commenting below so that I know what kind of content you love me to do and what kind of improvement you'll love me to take note of. I love to get criticism of whatever kind, whether good or bad. Thank you for taking your time to watch this video to the end. I love your company. I love that you enjoy this, and I wish you all the best, whichever time of the day you're watching, whether it's good night or good day or good morning. Have a nice time, and let's meet again in another video. Bye for now.